All right, in today's video, I want to talk about the best way, in my opinion, to be able to buy real estate, single family houses, and how I've been able to weather the storm. And I'm talking about long term. So, when I'm talking about real estate investing and getting into these properties, I'm always talking about how to buy them below market value. So, there's two key factors you got to remember, and every single deal I go into, it's got to have one of these parameters. If it's both, that's even better. But I love buying properties that need rehab. That's one. Or number two, I'm always buying houses where the seller is a motivated seller. And I bought many properties like this both ways. So, for example, when I was dealing with motivated sellers, I bought properties where people were going through a divorce. I bought properties where people were losing their jobs. I bought properties where people had to move out of state. Okay, so I want to keep something in mind as I'm talking to my viewers. It's not that we're taking advantage of anybody. We're making it a win-win situation, a win for the seller and a win for me as the buyer. When somebody is under these situations and circumstances, right, they want to get rid of their home and they want to get rid of it quickly. And that's where we as buyers can come in and buy it at a discounted price. That's the key right there. So in essence, as a real estate investor in any business, speaking of, you're just solving people's problems. You're solving people's problems. And as far as the distressed properties part, again, sometimes people have these properties, they're vacant, they need roof work, they need flooring work, electrical, plumbing, whatever. And I've been in these situations to where I can be able to take over these properties and buy them at discounted prices because they didn't have the funding or the knowledge or the information or the time to go in there and get these things done. And again, that's what us as real estate investors, we're basically solving people's problems when it comes to real estate investing and getting their problems, which is the real estate, off of their hands. Now, with that being said, that's how I was able to get a lot of my properties over the years. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff when I first started out, so it just was slowly over time how I was able to learn this. And I just teach people how you could do the same thing. It's just a learned skill over time. And my favorite one, and I always show this, is that I always get these properties that need a little bit of rehab when I first started out. And I'm talking about little, like it may need flooring or it may need interior paint or exterior paint. To me, when I first started out, those were little things that I looked at as far as renovation. And then as time went on and I got more comfortable and I started to learn this skill, then I started to add on to it as far as getting projects that were more difficult. So that's the key, is being able to buy these properties, whether it's dealing with motivated sellers or properties that need rehab. That is the key. And I'm going to show you one of my deals right here. This is actually one of my houses to where you could see it needed a whole lot of rehab. And then over time, gradually, what did I do? I was able to turn it around and get it rehabbed. And I don't do any of the work. I hire contractors and then I make it habitable for people to live in. And specifically, what I do is I rent my properties out to low-income housing Section 8. Why? Because I love the fact of getting guaranteed, steady, predictable income every single month. So that's it in a nutshell on how I operate. And this is what I love teaching my students and my followers on how to do too. So if you like this video, if you will, share this information. If you have any comments, put it down below. And if you really like it and you want to see more videos, subscribe. See you on the next video.